Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I did this look today because it's fun and it's festive and it's colourful and bold, because I know that a lot of my videos so far on my channel have been quite neutral and a bit boring almost. So I was like, yes, I'm going to do something freaking awesome with these new eyeshadows that I got. And so this is what happened. It came out like this. And I like it a lot. Like, it's pretty cool, I think. Anyways, before we get started though, I just think that everyone should take a minute to appreciate this. Is this not the coolest drink bottle you have ever seen? So this was my Secret Santa present, and the girl that got it for me, Emily, I feel like she just needs recognition just because it's so awesome. So it wasn't too secret, but oh, she bedazzled it herself, and I think that is just so cool. This is, I'm so blown away by this freaking awesome Secret Santa. The bomb, and it's got an S for Sammy, and the coolest ever. Like, I literally just cannot get enough of how awesome this is. So for today's look, I'm already going to start out with my face already done and my eyebrows, partly because I wanted to make this a really in-depth tutorial for my eyes and stuff, but also partly because you've seen me use all the products I have about 500,000 times already in each tutorial. But I promised to sort that out. I've just done an order on Sephora Australia, so I'm getting new products and hopefully that'll make it more interesting for you, and I'm really sorry about that. So yeah, I'm just going to do the eyes and not the face today. Also, my Morphe order arrived, so I have all these eyeshadows that I'm like super excited to use, and I have a lot of the green shades and a lot of cool tone browns. These are the green ones, so I thought maybe I'll do quite a green, bold, out there look because I have lots of green ones and I'm excited to use them. And it's Christmas time, kind of. Well, when I upload this, it will be very close to Christmas, so that works as well. But I mean, you could wear it any time of year, I suppose. Hopefully, I don't know, I haven't created the look yet. It could be awful for all I know. I got these new soy wax melts in my Secret Santa as well, and they smell so good. It's the pink lychee. It's like Tilly Australia soy wax melt. So I'm going to burn one and tell you how they are, because I usually just use the scented wax chips from Acquisitions, and they're good, but everyone's saying that these are way better and they have a more intense smell. And this is what they look like. You just break off a little thing. Also, this is the first video that I've made since I've actually uploaded videos to YouTube, and I got a little bit of feedback from you guys. One of them was that I should tie my hair back so I'm not always playing with it, so hence the hairdo. And the other was to have an eye done already so that I'm saving time on camera and stuff. So I'm just going to do that now. When I come back, I'm going to look like a weirdo with one eye done and one eye not, and then we'll get straight into the tutorial. Wow, that turned out a lot better than I expected. I really like this look. These shadows are pretty mint. Like, they're just gorgeous, really. Shadows were really easy to work with as well. And this wax chip thing, soy wax melts, oh my god, it smells so good. Like, the pink lychee is just amazing. It's so fresh and so powerful, but it's not like too powerful that it's like overwhelming. It's so delicious. So first of all, I'm just going to cover my entire lid with the Chi Chi 3-in-1 Jumbo Eye Crayon. This is just going to make sure that all the colours are going to have fantastic payoff and just going to be completely pigmented and the best of their capability. I find it easier that when you're working on the inside half of the eye that you just go the opposite way. So if you're starting in the inner corner, you bring it into the middle, and then if you're doing the outer corner, you bring it into the middle, and your eyelid doesn't be an asshole, and you can put it on nice and easily. I'm just going to grab some tape because I really wanted a defined sharp line, and I just like to pop it on my hand, then peel it off, pop it on again, and then peel off, just so some of the tackiness gets away and it's not going to be really sore under your eye when you rip it off and it's kind of less stuck. And then I just like to try and make it as even as possible to the other one, which might be a bit tricky. That will do, I think. Then I'm taking Creme Brulee, and it's just kind of, I think it's quite cool tone. It's a cool tone brown, and I'm just going to put that on the crease with a blending brush. The tape also allows you to be really messy because it's going to friggin' make it look bomb as if. And you can just pretty much shove it all on your face and it'll still end up looking perfect. You don't want to bring it too close to the inner corner either. You want the darkest part to be on the outer bit of the eye. Then I'm going in with Trouble, which is even a cooler, darker shade of the Creme Brulee. You want to build your crease up slowly by adding just darker colours and then blending it out really well, so then it's really seamless. It just makes it look better. And again, focusing there on the outer part of the eye rather than the inner part. Now I'm going in with Tokyo Tea, which is just this epic lime green, sparkly, beautiful, awesome colour. Oh, it's so gorgeous, and it's what I think really makes the look pop. And so you just want to put that on the inner third of the eye. Being really careful to try and not get it on the lower part of the lid and just keeping it on the top third. Then I'm taking Dirty Martini, and a little trick that I like to use is if you have a brush like this and you don't have that many brushes, then I literally just like to use the other side for darker colours and then try my hardest not to mix them, but I literally do this all the time because I'm so lazy and I just like to use the one brush. But yeah, but you can only really do it for 2 colours. Once you get into 3 or 4 colours, you want to get another brush. This is kind of like a dinosaur colour. Like, this is the perfect reptile colour, I think. It's just, I love these, they're great. And so I'm going to put that on the middle third of the eye and blend it in with Tokyo Tea just by layering it over top. So you want to start by going beside it, like this. And then as there's less pigment on your brush, just bring it on top of Tokyo Tea. And then just do that again to darken it up. And then I like to flip the brush that has a bit of Tokyo Tea on it and then just kind of go over top of that again. Then on a different brush, I'm just taking Wilderness, which is a very dark green, and then just putting that on the last third of the eye and blending it in with Dirty Martini the same way we did with Dirty Martini and Tokyo Tea. And I'm just going to darken up Dirty Martini again by putting it all over the center, just to make it more intense. Then I'm taking Corrupt by Makeupgeek just because I forgot to get a black from Morphe, so you can just use any black really. And then taking the other side of the brush that we used for Wilderness and putting it on the very outer corner just to darken it up even more. Then I'm taking a blending brush and just blending that out. Then I'm peeling the tape off. And look at that sharp line, isn't it gorgeous? Except it's a little bit too intense. Hopefully the eyeliner will dull it out a wee bit, but if not, just grab your blending brush, and blend away the line really gently. Now I'm taking my Chi Chi Double Trouble 2-in-1 liner, and what I'm going to do is start creating a line in the inner corner of the eye, just extending my actual eyelid like this. So that there's a little line like that, and then bringing it slightly down into the lower lash line. It worked out pretty well for the first time. That doesn't usually happen like that, like ever. I'm just gonna leave it like that because it actually turned out really well, which is a shocker. And then I'm taking my LA Colors liquid eyeliner, which I got for like $5, which is awesome. I don't really recommend it for hooded eyes though, because it does take a wee while to dry, and so if you have hooded eyes it's going to transfer to the top of your lid, but it's alright for other people. And I'm just going to do a winged liner. And connecting it to the eyeliner that we just made in the inner corner. And you want to make sure you're following the line of the eyeshadow that we've already done when you're doing your wing. Now I'm just going back in with Wilderness, and I'm just going to pop it under my lashes, and you want to make sure you're not getting on the waterline because we're going to put white liner on there. And now for the fun part, what I'm going to do, because I don't have a white liquid liner. If you had a white liquid liner, I suggest you use that because it'll work a million times better. But I'm just going to take my Chi Chi Pure White crayon and a fine liner brush, which is from Zoeva. It's the 315 brush. And I'm just going to coat the brush in this eyeliner, like this. And then I'm just going to draw a line right under where we just did that eyeliner in the inner corner. So something like this. So it's right underneath it. And for each application, once you're putting more product onto your brush, what I like to do is just get a cotton pad and wipe off the product, because sometimes it can catch onto some of the green or some of the eyeliner and then the brush isn't clean and it can mix and make the white look not as white. It's not really showing up in the camera, I don't think, but there is definitely a white line underneath. You can go over top of that with a white eyeshadow. I'm just going in with White Lies by Makeupgeek because again, I don't have a white one by Morphe. I'm just going over top of it. And now I'm using that same crayon just to line my waterline. I don't recommend using this crayon for people with really sensitive eyes, because when I first started using it on my waterline, it kind of burnt my eyes. I think my eyes have built up a tolerance now, which probably isn't good. But yeah, I do not recommend it for sensitive eyes. It doesn't hurt anymore, but it definitely did. It's alright for going on the tops of your lids and stuff, but not the waterline. It's alright for me now though. Now I'm taking this winged liner brush by Zoeva. You want to make sure it's angled. I just find because it makes it easier and more precise to put under your eye instead of straight ones, you know? So a angled one. And then I'm taking Tokyo Tea again, putting it on the brush, and then making a line under the white liner that we just did. And then I'm dirtying it up. I'm darkening it up with Dirty Martini. I can't believe that worked out well twice for each eye. That is like amazing. And then I'm taking my Cocoa Lashes in Foxy, trimming them to size. These ones have a really thick band, and so it's kind of hard to manipulate on your eye once the glue is drying and you're trying to pop them on. So I like to kind of just go like this to make sure that they're really bended and are eye shaped before I put glue on, and sometimes while the glue is drying. And then make sure your eyelash glue is tacky before you apply them. I swear to God, I spend half my life waiting for eyelash glue to go tacky. It takes so long. A step that I actually forgot to do was to highlight my brow bone. And so I'm taking ice and then just popping it on the brow bone. And then I'm putting a coat of mascara on my actual lashes and my lower lashes. By actual lashes I mean not the false ones, just my top lashes. Not, yeah, you know what I mean. So this is the completed look. I think it turned out really nice. I really like these eyeshadows. I think they were brilliant to use. I love the greens. Like, this is something really bold for me. Like, I don't usually do anything like this or anything. It was really fun to make, and I hope you enjoyed watching it and able to create this at home if you want to or not. And I just want to thank you all so much, because since I posted my videos I've gotten a lot of support from you guys over Instagram, and I don't know, it's just like really uplifting and I really liked it, and you guys are awesome, and thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Bye. Thank you guys.